What a way to begin a case. Contempt of court.
The nominal complainant is in court, and the accused person is in the dock.
Okay, that's quite dramatic. Well, our guest today is the producer of this movie you just saw, the trailer you just saw, Elimihe Osezuah. Now, he has made blockbuster movies like Unforgivable, which you just seen, Damage, just to mention a few. Of course, he has been there, but this is the first time he's doing something this big. It's great to have you. Welcome.
Thank you very much, my
Let's talk about your producing in Nigeria or in Nollywood, as it were, is not something that is easy to come by, you know.
Yeah.
How and why did you get into movie production?
Well, first off, it's a disease. It's an incurable disease.
Okay.
I had that disease from way, way back. The days we watched American movies on our TV screens. We thought that they were real.
Okay,
we started carrying ourselves as saying, when I grow up, I'll be a CIA agent to fight the bad guys. Then you grew up, you realize that, okay, these things are actually, they are not real. They are
scripted and acted.
And I said, oh, I want to do that too. So, and then the word director came. Okay. You know, that idea of directing, making the story work came in, and I said, this is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
But of course, in Nigeria at that time, as we were growing up, there were no film schools that we knew about.
Okay.
Okay, what you had basically were theater arts and, of course, the humanities. I opted, although my dad wanted me to be a lawyer, my mom wanted me to be a doctor because she felt I was sympathetic or empathetic, but I couldn't stand the sight of blood. You know, blood, all those things, so it wasn't mine. Then I got admission to UNN to read law, but somehow I switched over to English and literature, University of Benin, because I felt this was what I wanted.
To do.
So I went in for it. And of course, studying English and literature, getting the best written works on earth. That's what it's basically all about. It's not just English, but English and literature combined honor. Okay. So, and then of course, I also did European literature in translation. So you had the best authors like Dostoevsky and the rest of them translated into English, and you were reading them. Okay. And they were just the best ways. And you did literary criticisms and all of that. And then, of course, I became very, very interested in drama.
And of course, there was also our local content also.
Yeah, our local content was just building. And
at that time?
Yeah, I remember when I was in year 3, after I realized that, okay, this is what I would do with it. There's a way it can help me, because I realized that Lagos is the place. And I was always coming to Lagos. Once it was Thursday, I'll come to Lagos to look for the then Chico Ejiro and the rest of them, giving them scripts, asking, I want to do this. Let's see what it was all about. Then one day I got to school, my HOD sent for me, the late Professor Steve Ogude, and said, every morning you come to school, you see me. Because he heard what I was doing. He said, you have a long stretch ahead of you to do whatever you want to do. Finish school, and then you can face it.
And then you can face it. Oh,
and now imagine the long stretch I have got from leaving school. And then I didn't go straight to Nollywood. I went to broadcasting. Okay. I went to TV, you know, worked at TV. I don't know if I can mention names of that.
No worry, you just worked at TV.
Yes, I worked at TV, and then moved to production. Worked at a production house. Then went into advertising. Became head of...
You're down there everywhere.
Yes, head of production and creative services. And then, of course, that exposed me to the business
side of
production, of filmmaking. And then, of course, also exposed me to international production houses and directors. And then, that was it. Traveling was part of the job. Meeting foreign producers, foreign directors, foreign crew, all of that. It was just a potpourri.
All right. Now, you have Unforgivable out, and we saw that trailer, quite dramatic, I must say. Tell us about that movie. Why did you decide to do that movie, and what is it about, the synopsis?
Okay, Unforgivable is the story of a well-raised child, or let's put it this way, the story of a young man that is born with a silver or golden spoon. He's welding. And then he has woman problem. Okay, his attitude to women is about consumption, not about any other thing. Then he comes across a lady that he feels connected to. He wants to help. He is in love with her, but he doesn't know that she is a stripper. All right? And then along the line, he is accused of raping her. So he gets a call from her to say, come, I have a problem, come help me. He's always helping her. And he gets there, he's picked up by the police and
It's
he's
a case
accused
of
of rape.
false accusation.
I wouldn't know
You
that.
don't know.
Really,
Okay.
honestly.
Because you already tell us the movie.
Yes.
I'm already, what happens next? Because right now, tell us.
So
they'll have to go and find out.
So he gets to the place. Instead of the policemen to come prepared as policemen, they arrive just as you are.
Okay.
And harass him. He had to beat them up.
Just like me.
Yeah, no uniform.
Did they wear this kind of something? Well, wonderful, yeah. So when is it released? When can people
He
go check it
released just on the 28th,
Okay, it's available.
last Friday. This
Now-
is his 5th day.
Okay, and you having this now, and considering the experience you have working with international producers and all of that, I just want to round up with this question. As an industry in Nollywood, how do you think we can get to the point where we scale up? Hollywood is quite far ahead when you look at other aspects, like you see how well our music is doing globally. It's not like our films are not doing well, but we know that there's still some ways to go. How can we, as an industry, you being a practitioner and a very important part of our industry, how do you think Nollywood can scale up and get to that level that we think we should be? Or
It's just mental attitude on two sides. Mental attitude, the right mental attitude from the content creators, we, the producers and the directors, and then investors, the investing public. I don't think they have seen Nollywood as worth their money. But the thing is, I tell people, if you do a good film, you won't lose. You may not make the money immediately.
Okay.
The markets are expansive. It's
Very
like
true.
a farmer.
Very true.
You plant, you watch it grow. But people who are interested in money,
Instant
now, they will not be welcomed
They'll
in
not be
Nollywood.
welcome and all of that.
It's possible you can get the money now.
All right.
You have seen movies that went to cinema and cleared the box office, okay?
Yeah.
Now, there are others which we build gradually. All right? There are different types. Depends on the money you put initially at
Education.
Then we, the content creators, have to be very, very far out of the box. We should shatter the box in our thinking.
I like that.
You know,
I like that.
That idea of safe
Being
approach
safe.
to,
Wonderful. I like
we need
that.
to shatter it.
All right, so this is us here wishing you the best. And, you know,
Thank you.
I know that you have plans to go international, make all the
Yes.
best movies and be at the best film festivals and all of that. See you at the top. Well done.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
done.
you.